This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
How corpus-based language study enhances adult language learning. Discover how corpus-based language study reveals authentic language patterns to improve adult language learning and boost your language acquisition skills. Understanding corpus-based language study, a game changer for adult language learners. If you're an adult embarking on the journey to learn a new language, you might have encountered a mix of traditional grammar drills and vocabulary lists. But have you ever wondered how real language is actually used by native speakers? This is where corpus-based language study comes in, a powerful, research-driven approach that leverages large collections of real-world text to uncover how languages function naturally. In this post, we'll explore what corpus-based language study is, why it matters for adult language learning, and how it can enhance your understanding of the science of language learning. Whether you're curious about language acquisition or looking for practical tools to improve how you learn a language, this method can provide valuable insights. What is corpus-based language study? Simply put, a corpus, plural corpora, is a large, organized collection of texts or spoken language data. These can be books, newspapers, transcripts of conversations, social media posts, or even collections of real-world conversations. A corpus is usually digital and searchable, making it ideal for linguistic research. Corpus-based language study involves analyzing these large datasets to observe patterns, usage frequencies, collocations, which words tend to appear together, and grammatical structures as they occur naturally. Instead of relying solely on prescriptive grammar rules, corpus linguistics looks at how language is actually used in everyday life. For example, by studying a corpus, researchers can identify which phrases appear most frequently, how verbs change across different contexts, or even how certain idioms are used. This real-world data offers a goldmine for language learners and educators alike. Why does this matter for adult language learning? Adult language learning often faces unique challenges compared to learning in childhood. Unlike children, adults typically rely on structured lessons and memorization, which can sometimes feel disconnected from how language is genuinely spoken or written. Understand authentic usage. Corpus-based study helps learners see the language in authentic contexts, making language acquisition more natural and relevant. Focus on common patterns. Instead of overwhelming yourself with every rule, corpus data highlights the most frequent and useful expressions to prioritize. Improve fluency. By mimicking real patterns, adult learners gain a better grasp of idiomatic expressions and common collocations, making speech and writing sound more native. For adults interested in how to learn a language effectively, tapping into corpus-based resources offers a more scientific approach to language learning that aligns with how the brain processes and retains language. How does corpus-based study tie into the science of language learning? The science of language learning emphasizes evidence-based practices, including spaced repetition, contextual learning, and natural exposure. Corpus-based language study complements these principles by providing a data-driven lens on what learners should focus on. For instance, the frequency data derived from corpora informs which vocabulary items and grammatical structures appear most often in real communication, guiding learners to prioritize those elements to maximize their learning efficiency. Moreover, when combined with spaced repetition system, which have been proven to enhance memory retention, corpus-based insights can help adult language learners not only encounter language in meaningful contexts, but also solidify their knowledge through smart practice schedules. Practical ways to use corpus-based language study in your learning journey. While academic corpus tools might seem complicated at first, there are accessible ways to integrate corpus-based principles into your routine. Use authentic reading materials. Reading articles, blogs, or transcripts based on native-level usage exposes you to natural language patterns. Explore online concordances. Tools like Sketch Engine or Open Access Corpora let you look up how specific words or phrases are used in authentic contexts. Learn common collocations. Pay attention to word pairs and expressions that frequently appear together, improving your fluency and comprehension. Apply knowledge with spaced repetition. Use apps or systems that reinforce vocabulary and grammar patterns you've identified as frequent or important. To make the most of corpus-based insights, I recommend integrating them with structured, science-backed learning systems, such as the one offered at sciencebasedlearning.com. Their simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system combined with an online practice app uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention. Why choose sciencebasedlearning.com? If you want to learn a new language effectively, especially as an adult, it's crucial to build your skills on a foundation supported by research and real-world language use. Sciencebasedlearning.com provides a comprehensive package that blends evidence-based methods with practical application. The system's focus on spaced repetition helps you retain vocabulary and grammar over the long term, while the varied formats, ebook, audiobook, video, cater to different learning styles. Best of all, their online practice app ensures you get plenty of contextual practice, essential for anchoring your language in authentic usage patterns. By coupling corpus-based insights with a scientifically designed learning system, you'll be better equipped to understand how language works, remember what you learn, and use it confidently in real conversations. Final thoughts. Corpus-based language study might sound like a term reserved for linguists, but in reality it offers practical, powerful tools for adult language learners. By focusing on authentic language use backed by large datasets, you can align your study habits with how native speakers actually communicate. If you want to improve your ability to learn a language effectively, understanding the role of corpus studies in the science of language learning can help you make smarter choices in your practice. And when paired with a solid system like sciencebasedlearning.com, you're setting yourself up for success. So if you're serious about advancing your language skills with a research-based approach, take a look at the simple yet comprehensive program they offer. Your journey to better adult language learning starts with the right tools, and that includes learning from language as it is truly used. Check out sciencebasedlearning.com for a simple ebook, audiobook, video system, plus an online practice app that uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your retention and accelerate your language acquisition journey.